Hey guys, welcome in and welcome back. We're going to take a look at your energy for the next 24 hours and see what the Most High God wants you to know. Big stuff just came out really big in the earth reading. It was a very profound reading. And the Most High God was not messing around in that video. So anyway, there's some caution around some people. So I do a different type of work here. If you are new, my name is Shannon Hensley, and I'm glad to have you. And I serve the God of Yisrael. He is my everything. He's my rock. He's my shield. And many of you serve Jehovah, and you're part of the family. And aren't you glad we are? Given what he was really just bringing out just a second ago. It's really big stuff, man. But we do a different type of a work here. And we ask at the hand of the Most High to let us know what may be around a person, what may be around you. Maybe you are this energy that is in the negative side of things. All you can do is repent, man, and turn back to your maker. Or you're going to find yourself in some really bad stuff. And it really is the truth. And so anyway, buckle up because it's real talk here. There will be rebuking on this channel. There will be real harsh correction and sharp energy that will come out with that sword of truth. And it will divide things just like that. Please don't take offense. God's word is eternal, and you must set with it. Look from within. It can always be proven, even if things are hidden from you. God likes to hide. It's his glory to conceal a thing, but if there is a king on the inside of you, you will search out a matter and you will find it. He said, if you search me with all your heart, you will find me. And so you got to be in that place of vulnerability with God to say, do whatever you got to do with me. And let him do what he's got to do. And if you got to be corrected or rebuked, then join the club. We all do. He's a good father, and a good parent will correct their children. It came out, I think it was a fire reading. He was talking about parents and their children and stuff like that. And he also brought out in another reading, I think it was either today or last night, about parents just let their children go wild. And God has rebel children in the earth, and they are the children of wrath, and they're going to get it from him. And we don't want to be on that side. But anyway, just let God do a work in you here. All right? We're not religious here. We're just about the truth and walking in the commandments of God and getting back to the basics of what he wants from us. And you can't even find that unless you make him first. Okay? All right. Let's see what goes on with you all for the next 24 hours, what he wants to reveal. All right, you guys have a male relative here. For others of you, there's somebody's a widower. For others of you, it could be any death matter. It's a loneliness card as well. All right, so just take it as it applies. Your shoes are here. Something about somebody's shoes. Something could be in a shoe box. Your shoes go back to walking in peace, okay? Something about shoes are here, or staying in peace, or traveling is also here with that. We have the lovers here, and so this is about making choices. We have a letter. There is communication coming towards you, or there could be something, a document also. The shoebox hits me when that card does come out. Whatever it is, there's some type of news, some type of a document, something's been recorded in a very physical way here, or something like that, okay? Whatever it is. A caution goes back to red flags and things like that. These shoes are also red, so where you go, or where somebody did go, and there's some death matter to it, or a death certificate, or really big just a second ago in the earth reading, there was sex diseases all over the freaking place there with that matter. But anyway, whatever it is, there's caution out here. It's also your root chakra. So stay rooted in peace, stay rooted in the truth, whatever this is. We also have, behold, as the clay is in the potter's hand, so are ye in my hand, O house of Yisrael. And he just spoke in the earth reading. He's not going to cast off his people. Regardless of what's going on, and you are the clay, and God's punching you down and molding you and doing whatever. We be the people of God. You need to just go with the flow and whatever he's telling you to do. And he's going to mold the situation regardless what it is. If you got to go somewhere to make some choices around some communication, you just need to stay grounded and let God mold the situation. Whatever this is for you that's going to continue to come out. Show me air energy. Hold up. Show me air energy. Something's known about where somebody went. The 17 is on these shoe cards, and God just says somebody knows where somebody went and what they did. All right, well, the 17 is the star. That's exposure. Something is going to be exposed and talked about. And some of y'all, whatever you have to reveal has a caution around it. Especially if some of y'all got somebody coming around you with this sex matter, like I said, and you really do need to watch out. Something will be known about that matter. Y'all really need to go watch the earth reading. It was very profound. Those of you having sexual matters go on in a really big way. But there's some type of something going towards somebody or where somebody went or is going. It will be known. And a 17 is an 8. And there were 8s all over the place. And secrets, sex, money, property, things like that. There's just red flags out here for the next 24 hours for the collective. Show me air energy. There was a serial killer that was going to be caught. So whoever is a serial killer or whoever got killed by a serial killer, or obviously if somebody got sex diseases and it came out they didn't give a rip, then they killing a bunch of people sexually as well. That's still considered a serial killer to God. Okay? In that energy going that way. Show me air. He's telling me to cut this deck. So the star does want to come out. Exposure. And I've really been getting that star out really heavy, man. The sun is also a big old bright star as well. And the tower. This is like known, oh my God, stuff out here, folks. This could be an eyewitness of something as well. Somebody's face is known because the star is the pay. It represents the pictograph of a mouth, but it has the meaning of an open face. In the earth reading, we had an official person that was there. Somebody really, really known. This is the eyeball. This house goes back to I know. It's also sexual matters as well when the tower comes out here. This is something being forced and right up in your face is out here, folks. And something going to be over, I guess. I've got the heavens involved in some stuff, backstabbing stuff. And again, death matters. Okay? Somebody going to go to jail for some stuff because they're going to get caught. You deal with the demonic somewhere in a really big way. Somebody's been going to sit there for a long time. And somebody knows why somebody also has been like just sitting there act like I don't know something because the two swords can represent I'm going to pretend. You don't get to pretend. You just don't. Let's go back to travel. Again, known travel. Okay? Something like that is out here. There's a venomous snake. Is the word out here. I'm not going to pick it all apart out here. But let's see what's on the tower. Let's see what somebody has seen in this travel or what they are going to see for future tense. We're looking at the next 24 hours. As if this was past energy, it's closing out. And if you're thinking about doing something, there's a great big caution. And you got communication and temptation, and there's a venomous snake around something, then you need to be careful. For some of y'all, if that's venomous energy, then there's a forcing of something out here in a really big way that's got an oh my God to it and a backstabbing thing. Show me the tower out here. It is oppressive. Okay, if that sex matters, the picture just speaks for itself. And then here's my money, because there was a hoe there that was in the other reading. They something known about this. I guess something known about it. Somebody's going to see somebody hire a prostitute. Then look, people, for some of y'all, they got some sex disease really, really bad. Okay, this is about healing and things like that, or just to take it to the energy of somebody needs some type of healing. I don't know. There's just a caution somewhere. Somebody knows about this oppression, seen somebody that gave a bribe out here, or took some money for something out here, or will. Okay, and whatever you've had to endure through it, or why somebody's pursuing you for some matter out here. The Most High is saying that, look, if you belong to me, you're in my hand. I'm going to mold this situation. Don't ask me why I made you the way that I made you. I'm doing something about the situation, and it's all going to work out for your good. Something actually is going to be positive out of it because the sun's out here. But that's also pride, conceit, and ego. And we just spoke about the word pride in that earth reading. There's an all-consuming fire out here in a really big way. So something about night and day is also, it's just like a paradigm shift when you get the tower out here. So somebody could be able to some of y'all are going to be able to lay that burden down. And regardless what's been brutal out here for you, just show me some energy on what's hidden out here. Six of Swords. If this is in the reverse, for some of y'all, this is destructive stuff for some people. Six of Swords in the reverse is somebody coming back. Because they can't leave something. Somebody's coming back to do something out here with the sixes. So that's why there's a caution. That's why there's a caution. There's third parties around people. Collaborating things. They work with me on something here. But something venomous is out here around the matter. Show me more information. Death is here, and there's investments around this thing with the Seven of Pentacles and other people, or there's something strifles. Again, there's shame. The word shame is out here as well, and rot. And somebody's sitting there and they've rotted in some type of a death matter because there was a serial killer and somebody had chaotic, demonic emotions somewhere. They will go to jail. The Most High said in the earth reading, they're caught. Somebody knows some stuff out here. Whatever's happened on the trip with the water, it comes out all the time. This is also ocean stuff, and the sea, the flood, the rain is out here attached to some stuff. I mean, secret money, sex, property. It's really big out here. Whatever these secrets are, folks, they're going to be known. They're coming out. It's this strifeful nonsense, and somebody's got jealousy and stuff when the Five of Wands comes out, or they did what they did because of the nonsense. Somebody lost their freaking mind. In the hidden, some of y'all got enforcement out here. That goes back to FBI energy. The spy was showing up in the earth reading, but or somebody's a dirty cop somewhere. If somebody's coming back secretly on investments, folks, but they're going to get caught. It will be exposed. It will be exposed. The Temperance is also here. We have a lot of the heavens. God is molding something out here around this matter. All right, well, it's transformative stuff. Secretly, something's over. If somebody already knows some stuff, then and they're caught, then something big's fixing to happen, like a paradigm shift in somebody's life. Whether with that death matter, I guess something's going to be known about. I guess so. Somebody's hands being forced in the matter. It's right here. You talk about forcing. I mean, that's I will, and this is force. I will. You're going to know something. The motto is I know, or I will, and I know. You will know something. You are going to know something. I create. Somebody knows about creation out here going on around something, and why somebody's doing what they do, or why they killed people for whatever their investments around some stuff, and they were forced. Those people have already died as well. Somebody is going to be forced in some matter, and if you don't listen to your gut, folks, and somebody is wanting you to have some type of respect to person, like it was coming out in the earth reading, somebody's going to be forced in something really horrific out here, and there's danger out here. The boat, the camp, and the fishing. Again, it's right there. Somebody's boat's going down, or it's whatever. It comes out all the freaking time. The ocean and the river is here as well. Vomit, and somebody is sick. This is your genitals. This is the sperm. This is also goes back to sexual matters as well. It's really here. And the Lover's card's over the animal. Okay, look, people. In the earth reading, God said that somebody was muzzling an animal. Somebody's doing bestiality and they're nasty and they're disgusting, or they already did, and they're trying to come back around to you and say, hey, baby, they get in bed with anything and everything. I guess so. That's gross. They got psychological problems. Something about I dreamed to kiss you. For some of you all, you do have a connection. Some crazies around a matter, or was, and somebody's lost their life out of a matter. I don't know. Only you know your story. Somebody you went to school with is involved in this matter. Okay, either they got killed, or they're doing some nonsense, or they're sick, or they paying people off to do stuff. I don't know. Whatever it means for you. It says a digging through to penetrate through something or a person. Again, that's rape if somebody is forcing somebody in a matter, or they did. It's for some of y'all, that's same-sex stuff that came out. Some of y'all, it's bestiality nonsense, and somebody literally doing some nasty with an animal and muzzling their mouth. That's gross. And God said those people got to be laid down, man. They need to be euthanized. It's disgusting. It says somebody who has a tattoo on their toe is a clue to something out here that's going on. Somebody controlling and jealous. Look, the scripture says jealousy is cruel. It's cruel. That's why there's a caution out here. You do have some type of a connection. It comes out on the channel all the time. And somebody has done some nasty investment because they're jealous of somebody that may be special to you, if it's safe for you to love. They're trying to do some nasty, nasty thing to a person. Then they really are cruel and they're demonic. So somebody has a birthright is out here, male or female, that came out in the earth reading. And this keeps coming out on the channel, folks. And so we got like that nuclear stuff, and this is the eyeball. And this keeps coming out, and it says, and this shall be the plague wherein Jehovah will smite all the people that that fought against his people. You got the people of the Most High out here that God's molding. He's not going to cast off his people. And people that are going to fight against you and I that stand with the Most High God. This has a meaning of prophets. And if you are upright, keeping the commandments of God, he said, you don't touch my anointed, you do my prophets no harm. Somebody today on one of the other readings, one of the recent readings that I just did on the channel, it says somebody brought a strike straight from Elohim. And this is what this is. He keeps bringing it out. And he says those people who have touched his people and fought against his people, they brought a plague. And it says that he's going to let their flesh be consumed away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes, this is the eyeball, and their eyes shall be consumed away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. That's just an execution of some sort. That's also people in war and things like that. Jehovah is taking vengeance today, folks, and it's huge. It's huge. A Jezebel is here. Okay, well, that dog energy in the earth reading can take you back to Jezebel connection as well. Jezebel's got all kinds of nonsense with her as well. Something about when you speak, they listen, or you need to listen when somebody speaks to you, because there is some type of communication going on out here attached to some stuff. A storm, a horrible storm, strong winds of a storm, of a person's rage is also, again, we deal with the murderer. Okay, it's also something that causes fear is out here. Look, there's second-degree murder out here. We got a murderer somewhere, folks. We just do. Somebody is dealing with illusions and facing fears. Okay, well, somebody, you need to stay in peace. Whatever's going on in the secret, there are secrets. Something is out here and somebody's sick. And there is some type of communication, either about the stuff that's already happened, or somebody's trying to approach somebody, and you're dealing with somebody who's very sick and they're nasty. And if you belong to God, he will protect you all day long. Very big stuff coming out. You got two that came out. You have the eye. Again, their eyes are out here, and their open face and things like that are really out here. This tells you to stay calm. Again, you need to stay in peace. There is cautions. There is red flags out here. There are choices being made. Some people need to get up and communicate and stay in peace. Regardless, God has you in his hand. This is a victory rune, and there is something positive that's going to take place regardless of who's got shame and nonsense on them or not. This is a victory. This also talks that it's ice, actually. Ice is here. Ice is here. Ice was spoken about in the earth reading as well. That's incredible, Jehovah. But it talks about somebody's got greed and malice and hatred on them because they're filth to God. They're filth to God for something that's taken place. There's eyewitnesses to some nonsense out here. This is telling everybody to just trust, okay? It's something hidden that's going to come to the light for everybody. It's also money situations, and we got secret money going on here, and the oppression for money, and people paying people off to oppress people because they got jealousy and control freak nonsense. Got Jezebel out here, folks. So whatever's going on with the money and stuff like that, it's definitely here. But it's just telling you to trust. It's telling you to stay in peace. We have the F, the I, the M, the A, the Q, the S, and the P, and the N is out here in this reading. Good luck, folks. Shalom.